What if I told you the Galaxy S25 FE, the budget flagship everyone's waiting for, could end up stealing the spotlight from the pricier S25 itself? Sounds wild, right? But trust me, this phone is shaping up to be Samsung's biggest wild card yet. Will it be a home run or a total flop? Stick around, because you won't want to miss this. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here. If you love getting the freshest tech leaks before anyone else, go ahead and smash that like button, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more insider scoops every week. Alright, let's cut to the chase. The Galaxy S25 FE is expected to launch in 2025, and Samsung is mixing things up in a way we haven't seen before. They're making it thinner and smarter, thanks to a new battery design that's wider but thinner, shaking up the phone's whole internal layout. Sounds futuristic, but remember, when brands get too creative inside, things can get tricky. Now, onto the juicy part: power. Samsung's still playing the chip roulette. For years, their own Exynos processors have been the underdog: less power, hotter temps, and battery life that leaves you wondering why you didn't just grab a Snapdragon. It's like going to a concert and the band's playing lullabies instead of rock anthems. But hold up, there's a twist. Rumors say the S25 FE might get the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 or a special for Galaxy Snapdragon version, huge upgrade if true. But then there's talk about MediaTek's Dimensity 9400 sneaking in. Yes, MediaTek, the budget chip champ. That would be wild for a Samsung FE phone, but honestly, not a bad move. MediaTek's chips have been impressing lately with efficiency and power, plus they'd keep costs down. Here's a shocker. The Exynos 2500, built on cutting-edge 3nm tech, is already being produced. It didn't make the cut for the S25 or S25 Plus flagships, but guess who might get it? Yep, the S25 FE. Imagine that, Samsung's rejected chip powering their budget flagship. What could go wrong? But hey, it's not all about the guts. The S25 FE should sport a stunning 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED display, with slimmer bezels and brighter colors than ever before. Throw in stereo speakers tuned by AKG, One UI 7 with fancy AI features, an under-display fingerprint sensor, and maybe even Samsung DeX support. And the price? Expected to land between $650 and $700. Not bad at all. Here's the catch: all those specs won't mean much if the performance feels laggy or the battery drains like crazy. It's 2025, folks. Users aren't easily fooled by pretty designs anymore, they want speed and reliability. If Samsung flubs the processor choice again, this phone could be a quick, forgettable flop. Now picture this. What if Samsung finally nails it with Snapdragon everywhere, smooth performance, and no heat issues? That would turn the S25 FE into an instant must-have. But if they stick with Exynos, especially after years of complaints, don't be shocked if the S25 FE becomes clearance shelf material within months. So what do you think? Should Samsung ditch Exynos for good on the FE line, or is there still hope for that chip's comeback? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I'm all ears. Before I let you go, here's a quick rundown on the chipset drama. Samsung's leaked code names for these phones use R plus a number. R11 was the S23 FE, R12 the S24 FE, and R13 the upcoming S25 FE. The twist? The new leaks show the S25 FE will likely use the same Exynos 2400E as the S24 FE, not the newer Exynos 2500 everyone hoped for. Why the downgrade? Well, Samsung dropped Exynos from their main flagships this year because the 2500's production hit some serious snags. So it seems Samsung's sticking with what they know for the FE, the trusty but aging 2400E. That's probably a cost and supply chain move, keeping the phone affordable without stepping on the toes of the pricier models. If you're wondering why no Snapdragon for the FE, well, it'd push the price north of $700 and start cannibalizing the S24 sales. Samsung's balancing act is real here, but don't count the S25 FE out just yet. The S24 FE already came close to flagship-level cameras and software, so expect the S25 FE to build on that. Maybe better sensors, a bigger battery, and faster charging. We'll know more soon. So should you buy the S25 FE or grab the Galaxy S24 instead? Right now, the S24 is hovering around $600 and packs flagship power. But if you can wait a bit, the S25 FE might surprise us all. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, share it with your tech crew, and subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Catch you soon for more hot takes and insider leaks.